What's up, guys? John Witter here.
Michelle.
And we're with Outdoor Genetics. If you've never seen one of our opening videos, then you should probably go back and look, but you'll have a hard time finding them because there's none there. This is actually our first, I guess, opening video. I don't know. We've already kind of opened the package, so we've kind of already cheated. Mainly because...
No video, no audio.
No audio in the video when we were doing it. So we didn't catch it until...
20 minutes in?
No, we're about 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, and I looked over and realized on my display that the audio was not on, and all because of one little switch that I had accidentally flipped.
Que sera.
All right, so today we are here talking about a company that I have recently come across.
Very excited about.
Very excited about. I've been sharing it with the OG team, of course, friends and co-workers and people that are wanting to get involved into the hunting side of things, specifically turkey hunting. And some of my friends that are not only on the show of Outdoor Genetics, but also just in general, just talking about my excitement about these calls, because I believe for our area, this is going to be a bit of a game changer.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, and we're going to be putting it to the test
this season.
This upcoming season. So, real quick, just want to say we are not sponsored by this company, but this is a company that we are very excited to be buying calls from. Straight up. Really excited about it.
Let's show it.
Let's just show it. Let's get into it. What I'm about to show y'all was the very first call that I bought from them, and from the moment I bought it, you can ask Michelle, I was pretty well sold. So, let's just get into it. Of course, a two-piece Frogwood Striker. Absolutely beautiful.
All handmade.
All handmade. And then, beautifully packaged, by the way, a beautiful slate over copper. I don't know, let's see if I can get that angle just right so that you might be able to see the copper in there. Anyways, you're going to have to take my word for it. It's slate over copper. It is absolutely, for one, beautifully crafted, beautifully put together. I absolutely fell in love with it. I saw this on, I keep looking at the display, sorry. I saw this on their website. Actually, while I was scrolling through Facebook, I saw a little tab that said, hey, you might be interested in this. And I was like, well, let's check it out. And so I checked it out and started going through their stuff, and I was like, man, this is beautiful. I love some of the layerings that they're doing, the different styles, and just some of the off-the-wall stuff, which is one of the things that we're going to be showing y'all here in just a few minutes. I'm really excited about. But anyways, zero game calls. These guys, in my opinion, so far from what we have seen, what we have tested, what we have made the call sounds with, these guys are producing a sound that the people around here are not producing. The turkey hunters around here, they're not producing this sound, which for us is good. That's what we want.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's hear it.
Okay, so here is the first one that I bought from them, my original pot and peg from them.
Beautiful.
That is clean. That is crisp. You can get raunchy with it, if you will. I'm a turkey hunter. I love the turkey woods.
You love.
Don't get me wrong. I've got a lot of deer mounts and stuff back there and other critters that I've harvested, pigs and ducks and coyotes and everything else. But there's nothing to me more exciting than a stellar turkey hunt, straight up. I mean,
some of that purring.
I mean, man.
That's nice, loud. It sounds like it's really going to get out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the sound of the slate over the copper. That's absolutely wonderful. Now, this was the very first pot and peg that I bought from them, and I was super excited about it. Real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and get these marks off of here. I'm going to use the little pad that they supplied. Came with the call. Because what I'm about to show y'all, I want y'all to make sure that y'all can see that I'm gonna be in the same exact spot. Okay, so we've got our call here, and while I was actually on their Facebook page, just kind of browsing, looking at their stuff, and I saw a picture of this product and of this striker in particular, and I had to have it. Now, let me read to y'all just really fast the post that was with this striker. Next time you're out hunting a morning roost with your buddy and he looks over and says, "This dew is messing with my call," reach into your vest and hand him the Frankenstriker. If it's dark, don't worry, it's got an orange and green glow in it. If your buddy looks at you crazy and comments on the Frankenstriker's appearance, just ask him what's up with his normal striker. If he says, "Dude, what's this thing on the striker?" you tell him, "Dude, that's my Omni Grip. You don't have Omni Grips on your strikers? You must not be that serious about turkey hunting." I read it, I saw the picture, and I was sold. I was like, I gotta have that. I stopped what I was doing. I think he posted it, and then it wasn't, not even just less than an hour later, I was on it. Boom, sold, got it. I had to have it. So
it's not like he makes, 100 of this style,
No, very custom.
This look.
Absolutely. Now, I'm sure he could, replicate some things if he wanted to, if you want something specific, but
that's yours.
This is mine. This is the Frankenstriker. I'm super excited about this. Like he said, it does have a soft orange and green glow. Absolutely beautiful.
Honeycomb.
And oh yeah, I love this pattern here. It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It's super light. I was expecting it, looking at it in the pictures, I was expecting it to be heavier.
Yeah.
It's really light, fits well. The little Omni Grip. That's a good little touch right there. Good little touch. So,
so what's the specialty he was saying in the post? It was something about
the moisture. A lot of times when during turkey hunting season, especially here in Oklahoma, the mornings during the spring, if you don't wear waterproof boots.
Oh, you're coming back home soaked.
You're coming home soaked. And just to kind of give y'all a little idea, for those of you that maybe y'all don't have quite those dewy mornings, one morning, co-host Tim and myself had went turkey hunting, and we went to go hunt a wheat field that was on the other side of a wheat field that was already pretty stinking tall, about to my head. Some pieces were a little bit taller. We walked through it, and we had no rain. This was all just morning dew. We had no rain, but when we got to the other side of all that tall wheat,
we're soaked.
It looked like we went swimming. It literally looked like we went through a river or a creek or a swimming pool or whatever.
Yeah.
So the mornings here, it's very easy to get your calls wet. And what happens when you get your pot and peg wet? Well, it's not going to work properly. So I'm going to show y'all right here. There's no marks on my slate here. And this is, once again, the peg on the fresh slate. Right? And you can see just a little bitty mark right there. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I've got just a little bit of water right here. And I'm going to dab this cloth in the water. And this is going to represent... I know, this isn't the part...
It's cringeworthy.
It is, kind of.
Like,
But... this is gonna be, as if I just dropped my slate call upside down in a bunch of wet grass or puddle, even.
Well, yeah, y'all almost fell.
Almost, we have fallen into creeks and stuff while hunting.
Luckily, your stuff didn't get wet, but it was your shoe.
So y'all can see, I left the edges there kind of dry so that y'all can see, I did get the center of that pretty good and wet. You can see the water standing on it. So now, with the regular striker,
nothing.
There is not a sound.
That you're able to force.
Nothing coming out. And I don't know. You may not be able to see it.
Well, it's so wet.
So wet.
The wood just soaked it up.
Right. Exactly. So with the Frankenstriker. Same spot. You see the spot where I was at right there? Same spot.
That's unbelievable.
I mean, that right there alone speaks for itself, just my opinion. So in a pinch, I can still use my slate call. Super excited about that, but I do want to dry this off. But super excited about this. 0 game calls. If you're a serious turkey hunter and you're looking for something a little different, something that not everybody has, I would say go check out 0 game calls. 110%. Sorry, I keep looking at the display. I can't help it. There's another thing that I'm excited about from 0 game calls that we had sent to us. Super excited about this.
And that was a surprise.
It was. We got a couple of mouth calls made by 0 game calls sent to us. I'm super excited about these calls. Of course, it's turkey hunting. Anything related to turkey hunting, I get excited about.
Yes.
So, this one I am holding aside for one of our co-hosts, but this one is mine.
So, while he's getting that all moist and wet and just kind of getting it formed around in his mouth, because this is the first time you've gotten this, even tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? One of the things about always trying to find that new thing, you know, if we go to Walmart here in town, well, all the turkey hunters in this area has gone to Walmart and getting that same Karen or same, you know, same call.
That same call.
That same sound.
That same sound, yeah.
And so, if you're like me and have missed, you know, your prize turkey, he's not going to come back with that same sound. Mm-mm. You know, so that's one of the reasons. He was called,
but granted, real quick, I know y'all don't know who she's talking about unless you've been following us from the beginning. Go back and watch the episode where Michelle's turkey hunting, and you'll see a bird that we named Houdini. I hunted for a couple seasons, and he was just a smart bird. Anyways.
So he's not going to come back with the same sound that he, you know, almost lost.
He's call shy.
His neck in. So, yeah, he's now call shy. So, we go looking for some of these different sounds, you know, different materials, different, you know, especially here in Oklahoma with, wow, I mean, you were like, that's Game Changer. That's what it should be called, you know, but it's right. At 0 calls, they call it Franken, what do you call it? Franken.
This is the Franken Striker.
Striker. And, so anyway, are you about ready to?
I think I'm ready.
Hear this sound?
I have not yet used this one. Let's see. It fits well in the mouth. It's very soft.
Is it a triple reed?
It's a triple reed. Typically, I like to be able to bite down on my mouth calls to kind of break up that new texture because sometimes they're really stiff. This is a very gentle material, very soft, comfortable. I'm talking with my mouth full now. Anyways, very nice feeling call. Sounds phenomenal.
Very raspy.
Very raspy. Telling you what.
What was that called, do you know?
We are going to kill some birds this year. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for turkey season right now. 0 game calls. Guys, you need to go check them out. This is just a couple of things that we have got from them, which is going to turn into many things. I'm telling you, I am replacing my so much of my gear with this stuff.
I mean, just the quality, just the, you know, having that different sound. It's not, you know, Walmart. It's not Academy. It's not the same sounds you're going to hear from everybody.
And just in case y'all couldn't hear what she was saying right there because I was being obnoxious with my turkey calls.
Wait until we're in the car.
It's not the same sound. It's not the same call that you're going to go buy from Bass Pro. It's not the same call that you're going to go pick up at your local Walmart that every Tom, Dick, and Harry has.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. That's so soft.
Isn't that gorgeous?
The quality.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I was really kind of shocked you got purple.
Oh, I just thought it was gorgeous. I couldn't help it. I thought it was absolutely beautiful.
I thought you bought it for me.
No. No. You already got your present. But Anyways, well, guys, Zero Game Calls. Make sure to go check them out. You can't miss them because you'll see their logo and their designs, and you're going to start seeing some incredible stuff, and you're just going to be like, oh, that's Zero Game Calls. And you're going to buy one, and you're going to absolutely love it.
Yeah, thank you.
You will thank yourself if you are a turkey hunter and you're tired of going out and buying the same call that everybody has, then you need to look up Zero Game Calls. I know there's a lot of makers out there. There's a lot of people out there doing this kind of stuff, and I've seen some of them and I've purchased some of them. And don't get me wrong, they don't sound bad, but it sounds like they took a generic slate and stuck it over a piece of wood, and it doesn't really sound much different than what I would have bought from Bass Pro or Walmart.
Yeah.
No, it's not the fact that it's a bad product.
And it has brought in turkey, obviously.
And I've killed a lot of turkey with those things.
But in an area where...
In an area that's heavily turkey hunted, you need a different sound.
Yeah.
You need something that does not sound like what your neighbor is using.
And with us having to travel because of the lower limit that Oklahoma, all of Oklahoma, right?
Yep. Oklahoma is in a bad way right now with turkey. The turkey population is in a decline. But they have brought down our seasonal bag limit. So obviously for us, I mean, I love turkey hunting anyway, so I planned on traveling anyways, but this just kind of gives me more get up to want to go travel to go do some turkey hunting.
So this up and coming company is, we feel like they're going to make it.
They
keep doing this kind of quality.
They are putting a name for themselves out there. Zero Game Calls. How many times have I said it now? Let me say it again. Zero Game Calls. ZeroGameCalls.
So zero need for any other game calls?
That's it. Zero need for any other game calls. My opinion, when it comes to turkey hunting, this is going to be a game changer. And I'm telling you, if you continue to watch our content, this upcoming turkey season...
This is the brand you're going to be using.
This is what I'm using. I am taking... Don't get me wrong. I've got a lot of Old Faithfuls that I have in my vests. I've got turkey calls from back when I was just a kid coming up turkey hunting. I'm talking like 8, 9, 10 years old when we first moved out into the woods. And I started turkey hunting. I've still got some of those calls from back when I was a kid that I still used last year. Last season, I used one to call in the turkey that we did a hunt for. So, if I'm willing to say that I'm going to trade out my stuff for these calls...
That is big.
And a lot of you that are watching this do not know me. Y'all do not know how much of a turkey fanatic I am. You just have to get to know me. Because I'm kind of a turkey myself. But I've spent years dedicating myself. Years. And I don't mean just a day or two here and there out in the woods. I do mean years of my life dedicating my time to learning how turkeys talk, learning why they do certain things. For instance, we had some property that we were hunting on, and during the summer months, the turkeys would travel to the property that was just to the east of us. And when it started getting cold and winter came around, they would travel through our property and go to the west side. And then they would repeat that process when it started warming up. And I wanted to know why. So I went out there and I started looking at things, understanding the lay of the land, understanding breeding area, where's going to be prime breeding areas, not brooding areas, breeding areas. Trying to figure out what these turkey like, figuring out, okay, it's a cloudy day with 6-mile-an-hour winds. Well, why weren't they talking today? But today it's cloudy with 13-mile-an-hour winds. Why were they talking today and not yesterday? Mm-hmm. Is a rainy day a good day to go turkey hunting compared to the perfect creme de la creme, clean, beautiful blue sky days? Is it? Some people don't know. Some people would say, no, the beautiful blue clear sky days is.
Gotta be.
But I'm telling you from my personal experience, if it's raining, I'm probably going to be in the turkey woods. And because of this, I will now be able to continue to use my slate call, my pot and peg, during that time when it's all wet, during my favorite time to hunt. Yeah, a wet turkey is an ugly turkey, but I'm telling you what, a light to medium rain, telling you, if you're not turkey hunting out in the light medium rain, you're missing out. I'm gonna stop rambling about how much I love turkeys and turkey season.
0 game calls.
0 game calls. Check them out. You'll be happy you did.